Welcome back to Morrowind. Let's continue with Haas-Haas-Takh, Argonian mage. And yes, this is really the kind of built-in pure mage class that we are playing with the the apprentice sign. We are members of the Blades and the Mages Guild now. And this is our Guar Tetra. Right, so what's the time? 7 p.m. Okay. Let's go get our stuff fixed. And since we managed to find one of the propylene indexes last time, so we might as well then go to Caldera and Caldera Mages Guild then. Right.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Right. Well.
All right then, I'm listening.
That's good. Right, so, oh yeah, well, apprentice both in the Mages Guild and in the Blades.
Dirt, 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 everywhere, dirt.
And our star sign is also the apprentice, so I think that fits very well.
May I help you?
Sure. Send us to Caldera. Yeah.
May I help you?
Greetings. Are you here for more duties, apprentice? Or is this about the bit of work you're doing for me? Well, I've got another index for you. We're making excellent progress. Here's 500 gold. Now, bring me Phalas Marion Propylon Index. A pilgrim, with no idea of the thing's value, gave it as an offering to the shrine at Margan. Shouldn't present any problems for an enterprising adventurer like yourself. What do you mean, enterprising adventurer? Are you suggesting that I'm a thief? Well, out of character, we did actually steal also the first Propylon Index from Irgol at a pawnbroker, so I suppose we can't really afford to be, let's say, judgmental.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
First time to Caldera, Haas-Haas-Takh. It's a little piece of Western Empire right here in Morrowind, and a prosperous little town thanks to the Caldera Mining Company. If I can be of any help, let me know. What kind of spells do you sell? Well, okay. Armor Eater and Weapon Eater. This might actually be now. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes it can be beneficial to be able to uh it can be beneficial to um maybe like a break your opponent's weapon or armor. So yeah. And then there's Fendrick's Door Jam. I guess I could get one, sure. Thank you. Swimmer's Blessing. Well, we're an Argonian, so we're actually pretty good at swimming already. So I don't think we'll need that. Bound items, they are of course always handy. They are always very handy. Right. Alright, there would be soul gems we could take. We won't. Oh. Guess I have. Yeah, we managed to also acquire the Mentor's ring. Now, we already managed to capture an ancestral ghost in a common soldier man. That's pretty valuable. I would imagine that an ancestral ghost in a greater soldier would probably be worth like 1.5 times this one's, like maybe 6,000. So, tempted to take these soul gems actually. But maybe not yet. We'll leave them be. Well, just of course we know. Of course, it's good to know that there's this kind of guaranteed place where we can get some good quality soul gems. So that's fine. Now, of course, anyone who has played let's say a substantial, even like a halfway substantial amount of time Morrowind is aware what is inside this building, and more specifically, who is inside. This orc over here. Hi.
Say your needs.
Lorzub Bokala. This is a fine chap over here. The finest orc I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. And Urul Korak.
Say your words.
Oh yeah, this is actually called Korak Manor, so this is I guess this guy owns the place. And then he's got his his homie over here. Got some skill books. There's a Koragdush Gro Kashug.
I don't
And-
care for those elves.
And even a lady orc, Gulfing Gra Borbul. And Mr. Dumagrolag. And I know there's a set of orcish armor you can take, very valuable. And while they technically considered stealing,
quickly.
they don't actually do anything. Like, there's actually no consequences of taking this stuff. So obviously, this is kind of, I guess you could call it an easy exploit to get some early game either cash, or if you're into medium armor, definitely some very high quality medium armor. And of course we have Creeper here, 5,000 gold, which is one of the largest, largest amounts, definitely like one of the top merchants in terms of how much gold they have. And he also pays true value, so I could sell this soul gem for him for 4,000 gold. And the other soul gems as well. And well, this is not exactly, well, of course it's not exactly cheating to use Creeper and then another similar merchant. It's not, of course it's not cheating, because it's literally something that the developers themselves placed here, kind of as an Easter egg. But it is a legitimate feature of the game. But I would rather. I mean, the fact that these soul gems already are this valuable, I think just selling them to like, let's say, normal merchants and normal like enchanters, and with the sort of, I guess you could call the normal rules of bartering, then it's gonna be enough of profit. We're gonna be making enough money with this alone. I don't have
There
to
it
use
is again.
Creeper. But yeah, and of course, like one way you can quite literally like generate infinite amount of cash in this, and especially if you have the tribunal expansion, is that okay? So you make a character who is capable of casting like to summon ancestral ghosts and to soul trap them, and then you uh, you go to Mournhold. Basically, you let the assassin attack you, kill the assassin, so that you gain access to Mournhold. Then in Mournhold, there are merchants who have, you know, never-ending supplies of soul gems. So you buy a big stack of them. You fill those soul gems with spirits of the ancestral ghost, because that's something you can do. If you summon a creature, you can soul trap that creature and kill it, and trap it into a soul gem. And this is literally a way you can, and especially like a ancestral ghost is like a perfect, like for this kind of technique. Ancestral ghost would be perfect because 4,000 gold is almost as much as he even has. And so you sell one of these, you wait 24 hours, you can sell another one, you wait 24 hours, and very soon you're gonna have like tens and tens and maybe, and if you continue long enough, you can have even hundreds of thousands of gold pieces at your disposal. And then if you run out of soul gems, you go back to Moonhold and buy another stack and then refill them, so on, so on. Like with this kind of grinding, you can absolutely make ridiculous amounts of cash in this game. And of course, yeah, that's a feature that I also kind of like about the game, is that the way that this game, it's really like no, it doesn't stop you from using exploits like that. It's not going to stop you from breaking the game if you want to do that. And of course, as I've always said, I'm perfectly aware of all these techniques and stuff like that. I've been playing this game for 20 years now, so I pretty much know the game inside and out. But uh, that's what the thing is. I rather take this game as a role playing game and enjoy it as a role playing game, and I rather like I consciously choose to kind of challenge myself, if you will, and in the sense that I don't at least like use all these different exploits, and I deliberately like I don't break the game. Right, so right, yeah, so yeah, actually no, not Margon. Our next goal would be to go to Margon, and we will, in fact, but I am gonna take a slight break here and go and grab myself a cup of coffee. So I'll be back in less than 2 minutes. All right, back with my Doom-themed cup full of coffee. That's a cliff racer. Okay, I don't have these lesser soul gems anymore, so I'll just. Yeah. Oh, okay, well, Tetra, you're kind of in the way. So, yeah, like as I said, yeah, we'll wait. Actually, we'll wait until morning. So, like 7 hours. Okay, it's still quite foggy here, so. But at least it's a little bit more bright. Excuse me. Yeah. So, Margon. Hmm. Yeah, we made this. How many do we actually have this restore? Resist poison. Yeah, I think I'm gonna impose myself a little bit of like a self-made rule here. I'm not going to be selling any of my, let's say, self-made potions, because I think just selling these soul gems, like this is already more than enough like cash for my character just to sell these. If I sell these to merchants, that's gonna be enough cash for me to maybe buy some new spells and maybe a little bit of training to my skills, better equipment. Right. So grab some. All right, let's talk to this individual right now. Hlormar Wine-Sot. That's already the second naked barbarian we have met during this playthrough. So, hail and well met, stranger. As ye can plainly see, I require some assistance, if ye be kind enough to grant it. I need help finding the festering witch who has robbed me blind and left me for dead. What witch? A witch she had to be. I was on my way to Caldera when I met her. She was a stranger here, like myself, and our conversations lightened the burden of travel. She was quite friendly and, well, we set up a camp together. But that night she revealed the witch inside, cast a spell on me. I couldn't so much as blink. Stole everything, even my worn out clothes, but most importantly, she took my prized axe, Cloud Cleaver. Join with me, stranger, and let's find her and extract her entrails together. Sure, I will help you find this witch. I knew you had the bloodlust in you, stranger. I believe she's still camped where I left her up to the northwest, though I could be wrong, as the spell disorientated me a bit. It did. You know this area better than me. Lead the way. This witch shall rue the day she met Hlormar Wine-Sot. Uh, tell me about. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, tell me about your axe, Cloud Cleaver. Ah, me axe, Cloud Cleaver. A fine blade she is, though now I fear what that witch's touch will do to it. Me own father Balamir used it to slay the terror of Hrothgar's quagmire. He did. Now granted, the terror turned out to be a newborn Nyx hound eating the neighbor's marshmallow, but me father found him and slew him nevertheless in as grand a fashion as I have ever borne witness to. I cannot wait to have the blade in my hands again. Then I'll use it to take that witch's head clean off. I will. So what exactly do you do for a living? Makes me living as a fighter for hire, I do. Learned the way as a lad in the basement of every seedy bar in Windhelm. After my father's life was claimed by the snow elves, I had to provide for myself with odd mercenary jobs. I'm good with me fists and better with me axe. I came to Vardenfell once it was opened to search out some new fortune among these damn dark elves. Now look what's happened to me. Alright. Okay, once again a little bit something off character here. So something that I sometimes like to do is when I would like really like to kind of do a little bit like deep role playing. What I would sometimes do is I would take Hlormar to Caldera, and I would basically would go to like the clothier, I would buy some clothes for him, and go to the smith and buy like a weapon for him, like a like an axe or something like that that he might be good at using, and then basically and then pretty much with the help of like console commands that would then give those items to Hlormar. But yeah, it's all right. It's get back into character. Hmm. Let's
You're
go.
growing weak.
Hmm. Let us try this way, Hlormar. Hmm. I think this is south northwest, isn't it? Where's Hlormar? So I'm a bit stuck in here. Okay, good. Well, looks like we found someone.
I'm listening.
Hello there, stranger. I see you already met my good friend, Hlormar. My name is Sosia Christiana, the healer. How can I be of assistance to the two of you? What do you know about Hlormar? Ha! Alright, funny story that one is. The true story, Haas-Haas-Takh, is that I took Hlormar on as a traveling companion for protection only for the road to Caldera. Along the way, he was getting entirely too friendly for his own good, to the point where I actually had to cast a sleep spell on him, just to teach him a lesson in manners. I stripped him and left him by the road, and to be sure he didn't come after me for retribution, I took that cloud cleaver he's always fawning over as well. Well, actually, that's why I'm here. Oh, I don't think he's ready to get it back quite yet. I can still see the rage burning in those tiny north eyes of his. However, if he meets me in 3 days at the Mages Guild Hall in Caldera, I will return everything I have of his, but not a minute sooner. Tell him that is Sosia's offer. Okay? You've heard my offer, and it will not change. Right. Again, tiny bit of out of character stuff. Basically, what we now have is going to be a little like a moral conundrum, if you will. Because as soon as we tell Hlormar Sosia's offer, you know, he's going to be stubborn about still demanding his axe right away. And he's also going to demand, basically, he's going to demand from you that you help him. And if you help him, then the two of you can attack Sosia. And if you defeat her, then obviously, well, various things can happen in that scenario. Or you can choose to then, or you can choose to, basically like, you can choose to be on Sosia's side. Stera.
You're growing weak.
Well, okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Um, Seems a bit chilly today, doesn't it? Uh, well, what do you think about Sosia's offer? She's willing to give it to you within after 3 days in Caldera's Mages Guild. Well, I'll not be waiting another 3 days to have me bloody axed when it is in the hands of that damn witch. You couldn't help me, friend. Why you believe in the lies spilling out of that witch's face? Hmm. Hmm. Decisions. Uh, well, she claims she's a healer. So do we believe her or do we believe Hlormar, who is accusing her of being a witch who stole his axe? Now she has also admitted that she does have the axe. So the part about stealing his axe, that is true. Now, of course, whether she's a witch, quote unquote, a witch, whether that's true or not, that's debatable. Eh, hmm. Do we have a reason to side with Sophia? Because of course we're gonna, of course we know what will happen if we side with Sophia. I think it's pretty obvious what will happen. Then again, we don't really have any allegiance to her either, so you know what, Holomon, I'll side with you.
Now this is fighting.
Then let's show this witch the way to her grave together.
You should have run while you had the chance.
How does it feel to know death?
Well, that was easy. Right, so she has a steel staff of chastening. Damage personality, damage luck. Potion of cure blight disease, common disease, quality restore health, and standard disease resistance. And cloud cleaver. So pretty much a basic. Well, at its core, it's a basic steel battle axe, but it's enchanted one. Does shock does an additional shock damage of 1 to 25 points. You have Cloud Cleaver, my friend. I would like it back. Yes, let me hold her in my hands. Ah, my pretty, I missed you so. Well, you know what, Hlormar, here's your axe. There you go. Ah, thank you, friend. I noticed you admired the way that I fought that old witch, even without the aid of a sharp blade. I don't have any money or treasure to thank you for your help with, but I can give you a few pointers that will help you be stronger in a fight. Yeah, we got 2 extra points to our strength stat, and this is a permanent increase, so.
You're on your honor. Don't press your luck.
Okay, thank you, Hlormar. Right. Rule brush. Bitter green. Bitter green plants. Yeah. Right, so how many rest of fatigue potions did I have? It's like 5, 9, that's 14, 22. I like 22, and they're also really heavy, so I should probably use them. And here is hissing deep, right? I wonder if those two incidences were connected somehow. Tetra, can't believe how full this island is of, creatures that are just straight up want to kill you. The moment they see you, they attack. Let me rest my arm a little bit before swinging. Tetra, I believe Margon is this way. Right. Oh, yeah, I realized I was just being silent for a long time. It was mainly because I don't really be doing anything too special right now. We're just grinding our skills and making our way to Margon. Right. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh, Detroit's not the most pleasant weather now, is it? In fact, this is absolutely dreadful. Hmm. Tetra, here seems to be some kind of stronghold or settlement. Could this be Morgan? What do you think? Alright. Oh, smoke. So we do have the donor. Oh no. Have I misplaced the, or did I never buy the a ring that has like, well, I guess we have a spell for this at least. Right. Okay, reload.
Say what you want or go away.
Okay. Okay, good. We got that. Second try. Oof. Tetra, that was close one. Okay, Tetra. Let us take the Steel Strider, Tetra.
I walk, but you can ride.
Indeed. Go to our drone. But before we go to Calder, oh my god, what's the time in the real one? Noon time. So I've been playing maybe about 1 hour now. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's go meet with a local enchanter. Letterwari.
Speak, traveler.
The word wari actually means grandpa in my language, so.
Yes, Outlander. How do you do?
Greetings, Haas-Haas-Takh. You're always welcome in my shop. Tell me how may I serve you? Yeah? I think he still remembers the little favor we did to him, so. Guess I could sell them the cursed string, but maybe I'll keep it as a, a unique item. Right. For this, you get 2,500, okay. Let's see. It's got charm scrolls, those can be handy occasionally. They'll burst, fire for shock, soul trap, lock, drain, scroll of lesser domination. Okay. Red mind, so personality, detect animal. Oh! He's got a scroll of someone golden set. I wonder if he restocks these, but okay. Supreme domination. Alright. Summer golden saint. Then again, we don't need that right now, so. Right. He pays and he pays well. What else do I have? Do I have any scrolls that I don't necessarily need? Maybe these. Give me 2,000 gold for all of this. Oh, of course you would. Thanks. Pleasure doing business with you. Then we should go to Calder. Always with the ash storms, Tetra. Always with these ash storms. Can these dark elves live in a place like this? Send us to Calder, please. Are you here for more duties, apprentice, or this is about that bit of work you're doing for me? Yes, I got another index for you. Here's 500 gold. Next, bring me the Valen Propellant Index. The Bani Mesa, a wise woman of the Ushilaku Ashlander tribe in Ushilaku camp, has this index. She may not know its worth. Perhaps you can buy it from her cheaply. Right, so I would have to go to.
It was the strangest book I've ever read.
So we would have to go to all the way to Ursulaku camp, which is at the northern border of Wardenfall. Right in the northern parts. Right, so I think this is enough for now. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye. I think maybe next time we'll probably continue doing main quest stuff, or possibly, or who knows, possibly maybe continue with the Mage's Guild quest line. But anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.